Do you ever feel a little bit unmotivated in life? Do you also feel as if the job that you're doing now or your current career path doesn't really lead to anything? There's no purpose behind it. You're just doing what you need to do to get a paycheck. If that's the case, you said yes to both, they may be connected. Hi there. My name is Michael EJ, coming to you with unconventional and thought-provoking ideas in business and finance. Today, I will actually like to talk about a big idea I got out of this book called Payoff, The Hidden Logic That Shapes Our Motivations by Dan A. Riley. He's a business professor at Duke University, if I'm not mistaken. This book, he actually talks about some of the hidden complexities and misunderstandings behind motivation. We think one thing about motivation, we think certain things motivate others, and they may not. It's not necessarily the case. It's not necessarily the case. So, with that in mind, let's talk about this idea I got from the book, which is doing work that has meaning creates its own motivation. So, in chapter 1, Dan talks about how to destroy motivation, how you can destroy motivation in workers. If you're a manager, how you can destroy the motivation of others. And what he was originally talking about was if you belittle somebody for what they do, you take that inside and feel a little bit less about yourself. I mean, what we do every day, especially our career path, is connected to our self-identity. If you ask us to describe ourselves, more than likely we're going to mention something with our career or with our job or whatever. 9-10 times out of 10, that's what's going to happen. So when somebody looks down upon your career path or just looks down upon what you're doing, you naturally feel a little bit less significant. You act like you feel like you're not impacting the world. So when I originally heard this and was reading it, I usually thought about those high status jobs that are in business and finance. So for that, there's investment banking. There's equity research, there's being a money manager, there's management consulting. These are kind of high status jobs in this field. Outside of business and finance, you have becoming a doctor, becoming a lawyer, being an engineer. People step back and like, oh, this is what you're doing, please tell me more about it. You know, somebody's, like a respect comes out of them, and as you're telling people, a pride comes out. It's also the same feeling with working at a certain corporation, working at a bigger company. People know that name. There's a brand name attached to it. If you work at Google, you shout it out to the world as soon as you meet somebody. So it's one of those things. So that's what I thought the original meaning of what was going on in this book. But Dan wasn't taking it there. Instead, what Dan was talking about was finding a sense of purpose in the work that you do. Does the work you do every day, is there a big picture that impacts the rest of the world? Now there's some jobs where that's easy to find. That's easy to make that connection. Doctors, you're saving lives or you're helping the health of others. Teachers, you're helping raise the youth, teaching them the right way. Financial advisor, you're helping your clients reach financial security and have a prosperous retirement. And what Dan does, a business professor, something I've thought about doing. Part of the role is you're helping mold and shape the lives of the future business leaders of this world. That's easy. It's easy to find that connection, and it's easy to stay motivated in those roles. But not every role is like that. Matter of fact, in my opinion, most jobs aren't like that. Most roles aren't like that. You're not helping people. You're not helping a community. It feels like you're just running. You're just there. You're stuck on a treadmill. You're not really making any progress, and it's easy to get lost in that. So I had an experience. Just to give you some background, right out of college, I started at Raymond James in Florida, and I was part of a rotational program. In that rotational program, I had the opportunity to work in investment banking, the software and technology team. Now, for some of you all that do not know about investment banking, it feels like one of those roles where you're really just trading away your life away from money. I mean, you're working from 9 a.m. sometimes through the night, burning the midnight oil. Like you have these unreasonable deadlines from your superiors. Sometimes the work feels just like you're doing the same thing over and over. It feels monotonous. I mean, you got that going on. Why do people do it? Simple. First, I don't know that many roles where you can be 1 year out of college and make 6 figures, including the bonus. I just don't know that many roles. Undergraduate, by the way. Like 4 years, bachelor's degree, 1 year later, probably making $125K. That's kind of a seller. Let's not forget about all the opportunities that come with investment banking after you spend 2 or 3 years there. You can get into a top MBA program, or you can land in private equity, which is another lucrative career, or you'll have the connections and know where to find capital to start your own business. Just start your own. I mean, these are all reasons to get into it, but it's tough to stay motivated while you're in it. I mean, yeah, you can look back and say this helped, but in the day-to-day, it gets pretty tough. And I ran into that problem when I was it was like a week or 2 straight where I worked maybe from 9 to 9 on a consistent basis, putting in 12-hour days. I mean, it doesn't sound like that bad, but when you don't know what you're doing with that, it gets kind of tough, and it's tough to really think outside the box. It's tough to offer different ideas. It's tough to put your best foot forward. I mean, you get worn out when you don't remember the meaning behind it. You don't have a sense of purpose behind your work. And in that moment, when this was happening, right around Christmas time, I read something in the newspaper, in the Wall Street Journal, and just out of the blue, I realized what I'm doing affects what goes into the Wall Street Journal. What I'm doing affects this whole broader economy. What it affects the overall financial markets. It affects business all across the world. I'm in technology, for crying out loud. You know how easy it was to get motivated? Every little project you do, every entrepreneur or business you're helping them shape our economy. You're helping them shape the business world. You're helping shape the industry. I mean, technology was very easy. You got companies in Silicon Valley, companies with special technologies, things you've never thought of before. They have intellectual property. I mean, it's not that hard. And you're helping them find capital. You're helping them merge together. 2 companies that merge together. You have synergies, helping them cut costs, helping them stay profitable, and helping them achieve their vision for the future. So it was easy after that for me to stay motivated. It was easy for me to have a positive attitude. It was easy for me to keep trying to think of different ways to help. It was not a problem at all. And that was one of the better experiences that I realized that, hey, I have a sense of purpose in this current role I have. So let me expound on it and do the best I can while I'm there. It's one of the things I got from the book, and that's one of my experiences with it. So key takeaway here is find different ways to create meaning in everything that you do. I mean, it may be as you might already have it at your job. You might already have it in your career path. It may already be there. People who are politicians, doctors, lawyers, I mentioned all before, they already have it. It's already there. All they gotta do is do a little bit of searching, and it's right there in their face. For those where it's not that easy, I would look possibly into doing things outside of jobs, outside of your current job. So volunteering or potentially starting your own small business. I mean, entrepreneurship is kind of the goal, right? So starting your own and having a vision and purpose for that, it'll help keep you going, keep you motivated, and make it to the point where, to be honest, you might have to leave your current job if it gets that bad. If there's no purpose behind it, you shouldn't be doing it. I mean, if you don't have a bigger vision, a bigger goal for what you're doing, don't waste your time. You're wasting your life. Time is precious. Time is more valuable than money. If you don't see the bigger goal, you don't see the bigger purpose, get out of it. It's not worth it. So with that in mind, if you would like to learn a little bit more about motivation, the hidden complexities of it, how to motivate others, I suggest Payoff. Great book. So this is a little bit of a series. I'll be starting with this book in particular. I'll be bringing to you other big ideas I've gotten from it. And if there's other books that you would like for me to review in business and finance that you think are a little bit different, go against the grain, please drop it in the comment section. I would love to read them, share the ideas. I'm all about gaining knowledge and perspective. So with that in mind, get the book. I'll see you on the next time. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, by the way. I'm barely getting started. It will be a great help. I'm going to be coming with videos every week, just getting this thing revved up. So with that in mind, thank you so much for your time. And to the next one, peace.